For nearly 50 years, he kept his head hidden from view. While it was obvious to anyone who saw him that there was something under his scarf, they still had no idea what it was or why he wouldn't show it to them. Then, after 5 decades with his head covered, Tran decided it was time to let his family and friends see what was underneath his scarf. When he finally removed it to reveal what he'd been hiding all those years, people were in utter disbelief. It was a 22-foot-long dreadlock that weighed 23 pounds. The reason why he never cut his hair is an interesting story. When he was just 25 years old, Tran had a traumatic experience where he got extremely sick after visiting a barbershop. It had such an impact on his life that he decided to stop getting his hair cut once and for all.
Happy Friday, everyone. How you guys doing today?
Ekaterina Lysina,
Of course you know that.
the Russian model who is 6 feet 9 inches tall, is already known in her hometown of Penza, Russia, for having the biggest feet for a woman. Ekaterina also has 2 Guinness records to her name, having also been crowned the world's tallest model, whose legs measure 132 centimeters or 52 inches. She is set to break into Hollywood after she appeared on the television show This Morning, where presenters Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield had to use ladders to interview her. A former professional basketball player with an Olympic bronze, she has an offer to play a role in an upcoming movie which will be about a women's rugby championship. The model says it's hard to find jeans in her size, and she has to have them specially tailored. Nikita Kachuk. This Russian bodybuilder is fairly new on the scene. His massive size has everyone saying that his muscles are nothing but synthol, which is an alcohol-oil combination that artificially inflates your muscles. It mimics the appearance of developed muscles. However, there isn't proof online that he's using it, and in most of his videos he seems as strong as a bear. Nikita has been called the Russian Arnold Schwarzenegger, weighing a monster mass of 140 kilograms and continues to work out. Maybe time will tell if he is natural or he really is using synthol. Let us know what you think in the comments. Sky Broberg, also known as Sky Circus, is a 5-time Guinness World Record holder in contortion and has traveled around the world performing on television, street, and stage. Her act includes squeezing herself through rings and performing bone and ligament-defying stunts in her tiny glass prison. She even does a costume change inside this tiny box. Sky holds 3 Guinness World Records for her efforts. One is for the fastest time getting into a contortion box, cramming her 1.7 meter tall body into a 52 by 45 by 45 centimeter box in just 4.78 seconds. She also holds the record for the longest time spent in a contortion box, which is 6 minutes and 13 seconds, pressed in with her friends, acrobat twin sisters Nele and Jola Season, and for squeezing through a tennis racket in a variety of ways over 3 minutes. Michelle Kopke. 24-year-old Michelle Kopke made headlines in 2013 due to her tiny 16-inch waist. However, she wasn't born this way, but instead chose to modify her body. By sleeping in a corset every night for 3 years, she reduced her waist by 9 inches. Now her waist is actually smaller than most 2-year-olds. She still wears tight corsets with the hope goal of slimming down by another 2 inches, a goal that doctors have warned against. They warned her that if she continues to do this, the damage to her spine may prevent her from being able to stand up. She already suffers from the blatant health problems that come with having a stomach that small, which sounds quite bad to us modern humans, but back in the Victorian era, she would have been the talk of the town. Nick Stowborough. There is one guy in Santa Cruz who Miley Cyrus would probably like to snap a selfie with for her signature face pose, and that would be Nick Stowborough. Nick has the longest tongue in the world and was added to the Guinness World Records 2015 book, and still currently holds that record. The artist and comedian's supersized lingua has been verified as measuring 10.1 centimeters or 3.97 inches long from its tip to the middle of the closed top lip. Nick's father was a huge fan of Kiss, and as a child, Nick would imitate Gene Simmons' infamous tongue pose, realizing for the first time that his tongue was longer than others. Speaking of artistry, Nick has taken to using his tongue to paint with. Nick has done numerous tongue paintings, including one of talk show host Steve Harvey, but is proudest of his most recent work, a giant beaver. Thai Ngọc. A Vietnamese farmer born in 1942, Thai has claimed he has been awake since one day in 1973, when this lifelong farmer came down with a fever. Since then, he has been unable to sleep a wink. That would be 43 years without sleeping at all, but it's not for lack of trying. In fact, he has tried everything in order to get some shut-eye. He's tried medication, traditional folk remedies, and even liberal doses of alcohol, all without any effect on him. Ngọc Thai assures that a lack of sleep does not affect him physically, boasting that he is able to carry 2 110-pound sacks of rice over 2 miles to his house every day. But one doctor might have an explanation in that it could simply be in his perception. For some insomniacs, the ability to clearly observe the difference between sleep and wakefulness may be lacking. The subject may feel that they are merely resting, when in actuality they are sleeping. They could also be having micro-naps and not knowing. Dean Karnazes is known as the man who can run forever. In fact, he has been able to run for 3 days and nights without stopping. Karnazes has completed some of the toughest endurance events on the planet, from a marathon to the South Pole in temperatures of -25 Celsius to the legendary Marathon des Sables. But in his entire life, he has never experienced any form of muscle burn or cramp, even during runs exceeding 100 miles. It means his only limits are in the mind. When running, you break down glucose for energy, producing lactate as a byproduct, and an additional source of fuel that can also be converted back into energy. However, when you exceed your lactate threshold, your body is no longer able to convert the lactate as rapidly as it is being produced, leading to a buildup of acidity in the muscles. It is your body's way of telling you when to stop, but Karnazes' body never receives such signals. He has actually experienced times when he has found himself sleep running, where he was falling asleep while running.
Hey, are you a science geek? Then you probably know what happens at the edge of the universe, or what could happen if our sun vanished. Is it possible that people could live on the moon? Are we really alone in the universe? If you're curious about the answers to these questions, we're exploring them here.
What's going on? Cool. Chi-town, what's happening, baby? I'm sitting here watching YouTube. Waiting for someone to say what's up.
Dealing with today's hookup culture can be frustrating for
What
those
does
of
that
us
mean,
seeking
smoke?
a real connection. When you find someone that piques your interest, you might not want to let them go, no matter how strange your love looks to outsiders. We'll show you 10 tales of true love between some couples that seem unlikely, to say the least. One couple that makes perfect sense is you and the
Google, what
riches.
is the
Don't be
meaning of the
afraid of
word
commitment.
met?
Subscribe to our channel and turn on your notifications. Amy Wolf and 1001 Knocks. Here at The Richest, we absolutely love amusement park rides and think the more thrilling the better. However, we definitely can't claim to love them anywhere near as much as Amy Wolf does. Amy is planning to make an honest carnival ride out of 1001 Knocks, which is an 80-foot gondola ride. Long-distance relationships can be tough, and Amy has to travel 160 miles to see her fiancé, which she does 10 times a year. The pair first met when Amy was only 13 years old, and she claimed the two shared an instant sexual and mental connection. Distance was a challenge, and they were often on again and off again. While Amy filled that time dating various banisters and the Empire State Building, no one could compete with 1001 Knocks. When they aren't together, Amy carries spare nuts and bolts around and sleeps with a picture of him over her bed in order to feel closer to her fiancé. She plans to change her last name to Weber after the manufacturer of 1001 Knocks. When
That Lex Steel one. It's funny on so many levels because I don't know who the hell Lex Steel is. I really don't give a shit who Lex Steel is.
The all-new Ram 1500 with best-in-class V8 towing, and the Ram 3500 with best-in-class fifth-wheel towing. Why more people are switching to Ram.
Happy Friday. What up, fool? What's up with you? Nothing's up. The same old up with me every day. Sometimes I stream it, sometimes I don't. Okay, one of these is fully charged, the other one's not. I'm not sure which is which. I'm about to sit here and just hang out, chill, you know what I mean? Hopefully someone come through. What's going on, Holly Bless? How you doing today? You know, I mean, people come through, sit here and chill with me and smoke some weed, you know? Gravity. I have to figure out somehow
working against me.
How to get this up on the wall.
And gravity wants to bring me down.
If I can get it up on this wall somehow, I'll be happy.
Oh, I never
Think about
know
using glue. I don't know.
what makes this mess.
I don't want to put any holes in it.
With all the love that this heart can stand. Dream of ways to throw it all away.
You know the words, sing along.
Whoa, whoa, gravity is working against me.
If you understand and you feel, groove with it.
And gravity wants to bring me down. Oh, twice as much ain't twice as good, and can't sustain like one half could. It's wanting more. It's gonna send me to my knees.
My wife bought this for me. It's for Sunday.
as much, ain't twice as good, and can't sustain like one half could. It's wanting more. It's gonna send me to my knees. Oh, gravity. Stay the hell away from me. Oh, gravity.
Well, you know what? I'm in no rush. I'm not going anywhere, and I'm here chilling. As you can tell by the song, I like to try and keep along that line of groove.
Just keep me where the light is. Just keep me where the light is. Come on, keep me where the light is. Come on, keep me where the light is.
It's time to smoke a blunt.
Come on, keep me where the light is.
Who wants to smoke with me? Let's smoke a blunt. Let's smoke a blunt. Let's smoke a blunt. Let's smoke. I know you guys are probably saying, didn't you just get through smoking one? Or you just imagine, maybe you're just high. You're so high, everything is like slow motion.
What's
I'm trying to catch up with
It's
that.
a pea protein gluten-free pate.
It's a burrito filled with plants pretending to be meat.
Here we see the artist making an attempt to bare his soul.
It's just a great art.
There are multiples on
You know,
the table.
one thing I
One
want to
is
start
cash,
collecting
3 are FHA,
masks.
One is VA.
I want to get a whole bunch of
She's saying a
different
whole lot of
masks.
people want to
But
buy
not
this
to
house.
wear them. Not.
And check out this.
I mean,
Rocket
face
Mortgage for
masks
quick and loans
would be
with
okay
complex
too, but I'm talking
understand the
about like
details and get approved in
wall
as few as 8
masks.
minutes by
You know what I'm
America's
saying?
largest
Something you
mortgage
put on
lender.
the wall. Because I'm telling you, when we move, my next room is not going to be in the basement. It's going to be a real room. And I want to set it up. It's going to be really. If you think the basement's nice, anyone who thinks this is nice, I appreciate it and everything. But it would be next to. If this would be like crap compared to what I could do if I had a real room. I'm a simple man, not simple-minded.
When I was young, sit beside me, my only son. Listen closely
Listen closely.
to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day.
You know, a lot of the advice I've gotten in life I got from my mom.
Troubles will come, they will pass.
Not from any of the men who wanted to be in her life or quote unquote my father,
You'll find
but
love.
from my mother.
Don't forget, son, there is someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Oh, be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man.
down here, huh? But I guess that's not really my mood. I'm not sad or anything like that, but I'm not like overly happy or anything like, you know what I mean? It's just maybe an uneasy medium. I can't say a comfortable medium, but it's still doable, I guess. I have no choice anyway, right? A mood is a mood. You ever had one of those days where your attitude is just like, and it doesn't take much to take you either way, where you're going down that road, you have a good day or you have like a really, really fucked up day? You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe just like Holly Blair said, maybe I'm just imagining things, but that's just how I feel tonight. It's probably loud too because I have it back here with me. Just trying to get closer, slide my chair closer to the mic. It's probably like what I get for switching the room around. I put everything further away. Ali, blessed. You're always hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I thought my man, at least Big Guy, would be down here with me. He up there asleep. Holly Bless, give me a nice mellow song. Yeah, I know. One of these days, I have to come down here and finish getting this place together the way I really want it. Because the way that I have it, I can move the camera over here and you'll be able to see the whole room, the whole section that I have for myself. Because over there's a laundry room. So if I put the camera over there, you'll be able to see this whole thing. Rasta got soul. But I need to stop procrastinating one day. Tomorrow won't be the day. I have to work tomorrow, so I get off. Not late, but too late to be one to do anything. Even though you're here with me, it says 0 people watching. I wonder why is that? think I have any hatred. Well, except for liver. I hate liver. Oh, that's who it's by? Yeah, it says it right there. I never even noticed, honey. How about a song that's melancholy? Do you have one of those? Haunting, beautiful, all three together.
The secret made of space and time. Visible.
Yeah, whatever.
Warrior music, reggae music, Jamaican choose it, European, American, and the Caribbean.
It's a little too upbeat.
Rasta soul, reggae music rocking my bone, my bone. It's never getting old. Reggae music more and more and more. No, you can't influence me to go do another thing for me. When a reggae music me a sing. Some don't know the history and don't know the thing. Big mouth them no stop blabbering. No start show respect to the elder them. We have to crown them heights.
I like it.
The great legend. You can't come tell me say you are the man. When reggae music you no understand. Boy, and no for them no know about the music. Them just a hustle and a try to abuse it. Boy, them not so wanna see it. Them want to read and I sell we are cheap. Respect to the youths them what both family get across the road. Them mad reggae music a echo. For them a bandwagonist, them can't follow this. Listen the lion, we are rock soul. Reggae music rocking my bone, my bone. It's never getting old.
I think I've only played one reggae song on here ever, and that was Dry Jai Love. On any of my streams.
This is not a competition, television. Reggae music, no cartoon fiction. No fiction.
I lived in California. I used to listen to a lot of reggae. When it came to Delaware, not too many people listened to it too much.
It's never getting old.
Excuse me, when I came back to Delaware, not too many people listened to reggae music.
Reggae music in a born. Me got soul. And that me want them to know. Rasta got soul. No. Reggae music in a born. Rasta got soul. No. Reggae music in a born. So big up the legend called Bob Marley. Big up the legend we name Peter Tosh. Big up the legend Bunny Wailer. And big up the legend Jacob Miller. Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaac, Halton Ellis. Many are gone but not forgotten. Not forgotten. Rasta got soul. Reggae music rocking my bone.
No one wants to do the research. No one really needs to know. No one cares about the answer enough to watch the show. Each time I try, gonna get even more frustrated. Each night I cry.
Please catch me in the next song.
That don't make any sense. I go with the first two, peace and love. Anarchy, no. Still taking a while for your comments to go through. I'm sorry. But you know what? Like I said, I am patient as long as you are. I will answer every comment that you send through. But what's going on, Foxy, Kitsune? Kitsune? Happy Friday!
With you through all time, and the first thing I will quench you with my love, and in hunger I will feed you with my word. And all I ask you to do is that you love as I do. And if you lose your way, I'll lead you.
Yes, you're right about that. Love and peace is important. And sometimes anarchy does fit, you know what I mean? Because if anything goes against love and peace, you know what I mean? Then the anarchy should arise. But like I was about to say, today's my 4th day of nothing but salad. So today I had a blackened chicken salad with mango salsa, and I made that myself. I made the salsa and the chicken myself. Yes, happy weekend, happy Friday. I don't know about happy weekend because I work tomorrow. I have to work tomorrow morning, so I mean it's cool because I get paid, but I'd rather go back to having the weekends off again. I went back to working the weekends because I no longer have 2 jobs, so I picked up the extra day picks up the slack, I guess. A little bit of the slack. Well, how you doing, Foxy? Welcome to my stream. It's the first time I've ever seen your name before. Welcome.
Your strength has made me change my ways from wrong to right. Please, Father, please, restore me to this moment. Deliver us from all this evil and pain. God bless the heart that loves unto his brother, praising out your name. He said, be not afraid. Those who believe I will save. And if you're thirsty, I will quench you with my love. And if you're hungry, I will feed you with my word. And all I ask of you is that you love as I do. And if you lose your way, I'll lead you to my...
Ooh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to push up. Okay, I don't want to hear that.
Presley Ridge has been a true blessing to our family. They have really enlightened us a great deal with the type of work that we've been doing.
I'm kind of heavy everything. I'm like heavy-handed today, heavy-hearted today. I'm just like heavy.
These kids are.
And once you see the difference you make in a child's life, and you can't help it.
Ricky is peace to all. Shit, I don't know about the Rickiest. Rick ain't trying to have peace. Rick is the most of the anarchiest of anarchists. No disrespect to the Cranberries, but this song is way better than the original. Like some of the most violent cartoons and anime and TV shows and stuff, but I do believe in peace, and I'm all for peace. And Yes. Fuck politics, just feel free. By the time I end up stop smoking today, I will probably have amnesia. You know, it's funny, when you start out having a good day, you know what I mean? You start out, happy and cheery and all that shit, and the next thing you know, the flies just take. How does that happen? Okay, once again, no disrespect to Akira fans or anything, but I think Akira was overrated. It was awesome, it was a good anime, don't get me wrong, it was good, I liked it, but I don't think it's the best. For me, what's the best anime? I would say I'm gonna tell you, I've always loved Fatal Fury. 1, 2, and 3. All three of them are awesome. But then again, you have Ninja Scrolls. Those were pretty awesome too. But like my favorite TV series anime was Angelic Lair. But right now, my favorite is oh my God, Attack on Titan. That shit is hot. I love Attack on Titan. Even though there are no black people in Attack on Titan. But I like it. Mostly everyone has been eating. Yes, that's true. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful and saying Akira wasn't the best. There will never be a best anime. You're right about that. You're true. I guess that's true. Because even if there are the many that would outnumber. Let's say the many was Akira that outnumber Ninja Scrolls, but they would never see eye to eye. They would never agree to that. You know what I mean? It being the best. But you're right. I do like Akira though. You know. Another one I do like was Princess Monarchy. That was a pretty good one. I like that. There's a toothpick. Ow! On the floor. I think I just got it in my foot. So what else are you watching? Are you watching anime now? Are you like a avid watcher, viewer, fan? 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People writing songs. And voices never shared. And no one dared disturb the sound of silence. A friend of mine has been telling me about what is it called? Academic Hero, something like that. He said that was pretty cool. And I've been meaning to watch Black Clover, but I just never got around to it. For one thing, I have to get my Netflix back, so reinstate it or whatever it is. Here, check this out. Fist of the North Star. Now that's a good one. I seen that way back in the day. What's that? It's Mr. Potato Head that looks like Kira, the lead guy. But that Akira was the person, right? I think I've seen Akira maybe twice. One time I wasn't paying attention. The second time I paid attention to it, and that was years ago. And I'm old. I'm an old pothead, so it's kind of hard to remember. Like stuff that I really like, I've seen like 100 times. Like alright, as you can tell, I'm a big fan of Walking Dead. I've seen season 3, the entire season, over 30 times. So you go on your knees for Pickle Rick. Yeah, that's one of my favorite episodes. That one and Rick Lantis. That's a pretty good one. That's an awesome one. And I plan on getting every piece that they have for Rick and Morty down at FYE. I've shown these before, but you haven't seen them. Tomorrow when I get off work, that's what I want to do. I'm going to go to the mall and get, they have Mr. Macy's Bird Person. They have a different one of these, I think. I know they have a different one, but I think it's where, I think it's, like I had the t-shirt of it, where they're killing, Christopoulos, the bug guy. It's the first anime in cinema. Was the South Park. Which started the fire? I don't know. I didn't find anime until the 90s, and even now I'm still somewhat of I'm still new to anime. You know, my ex, I had an ex that she was into comic books and video games and all that stuff, and she turned me on to anime. So I wouldn't know. She would probably know that. And she collected Sailor Moon and Witchblade, a comic book called Creep. She collected a bunch of different stuff, but she never kept it out like I keep my stuff out. She kept her stuff packed away. And very few people knew that she had that stuff.
Here's the report. Great. Who are you in this meeting? Am I ready for this? Of course.
Are you ready for this?
When I my degree online, I learned to apply
you guys ready to smoke?
That made an impact on my career right away.
Alright, this is my last blunt for a month. I mean, not for a month. I mean,
You ready for the
an
challenge?
hour. After I smoke this, I'm not going to smoke another one for an hour. Maybe 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. Hey, Foxy, tell me a song that you want to hear. Everything easy, everything fine, keep being equal. Thank you. Thank you for saying I'm cool. So I've got a lot of descriptions of myself from streamers. I've had a few people say that I'm cool, and I appreciate it. Thank you. And I've had people say that I'm quiet and low key. For like when I was on Daily Motion, a lot of people call me like a quiet streamer, the quiet streamer. At times I don't see how, because sometimes I had like it'd be at least 6 of us in my room, you know. And my room looked better than this. I had actual walls. I do hope I have an easy day at work. I would be the only person there. And I always will. Hey Foxy, if you're about to split, before you split, subscribe, like, friend request, and share. I think I said it in a different way before, I'm not sure, but it's nice to meet you too. Greetings from Wilmington, Delaware. This is the little old city of Wilmington. But you know, Foxy, I deal with people every day. I deal with the public, and I always try to be nice and respectful. I hate it when people aren't nice and respectful. Because it's just as easy as I'm nice, I can just turn around and be just as nasty. Peace out, Foxy. Give me a friend request. I'm gonna start letting people know that when I start streaming, and they can join me. And Foxy, before you leave, you know, I do a wake and bake. I do a wake and bake every Sunday at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Wait a minute. I do a wake and bake every Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Come prepared, but please do join us. I don't smile too much. I'm terrible when I smile, so. It's illegal there. Well, it's not exactly legal here, but they have like medical marijuana and basically that's it. Medical marijuana, which is legal. They have some crap called K2, but a lot of people were dying from that. I'd rather just smoke weed, regular weed. It's easy here in Wilmington to get a medical marijuana license. All you had to do is get your doctor to sign and say that you should get medical marijuana. You don't even need a therapist to sign on it. You just get your doctor to sign it. But why go through all that? There's a guy right around the corner and I get it. So you turn into an acid head. I haven't had acid since the 90s. Well, that's not true. Well, technically it is true. I haven't taken acid since the 90s. But one time my boss gave me a whole bag of mushrooms, but my wife wouldn't let me take them, so I sold them. So I haven't taken any myself in a long time. And I don't think I would take any. It's been too long. Only way I would do any acid is if I went on an outing and I know I wouldn't be home until the next day. Other than that, I wouldn't do any acid.
You know the good things. We get it. The things are made for you. Your education should be too. University of Maryland University College was founded more than 70 years ago.
It's easier to get and kind of leave.
Today we continue that tradition by offering frequent start dates.
There's ways around here, down here, where people sell weed legally, like the vape shops and shit like that. Foxy, give me a melancholy song. Yes. Excuse me, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Got a hole in it. Hear me? It's 2 in the morning. Wow. You know, you guys make me feel. It gives me like a big head to sit, to think that you guys sit there and watch me so late. I appreciate it. But you go ahead and go to bed. Before you go to bed, friend request me. Subscribe, like, and share. I think that's how I said it before. Friend request, subscribe. I would rather have the friend request than the subscription. So, but it's up to you. Whichever you like to do. Go to bed and have good dreams. So wow. Peace out. Good night. I hope I do have nice dreams. Usually, I don't. Lately, no. But I will try. And I do hope to see you again. Bye, Pachi. And I just not seen that up there. Shrooms are nice. I do like shrooms. Like I said, I haven't had them in years. Would I rather do some shrooms or have my wife? I'd rather have my wife, so I got rid of shrooms. I haven't seen them since, but I haven't had a boss like that since him. That boss had every drug imaginable in his room. Every drug, everything he needed or what he had. Not crack. I don't know. Who knows? He may have. I just didn't let me see it. But he He had a lot of shit. If you have coke, why do you need crank? Let me ask you that. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. You know, it's redundancy. Mashing my phone, I'm just mashing it. All I do is just touch it lightly. I have all these games and I always say I have nothing to play. Reefer socks. Reefers. Reefers. Some people always say, Hawky, that's all you talk about. That's all you talk about. I don't have any problems right now. But what am I supposed to talk about? Nobody wants to talk about The Walking Dead anymore. All the stuff I was getting on Facebook, fan mail, emails, everything, all that shit has slowed and it almost come to a stop. Once the news of Rick leaving, it was questionable that Rick was going to leave Walking Dead, everything just slowed. Happy Friday. played the song by mistake again. Alright, while everyone's zoning and chilling, I think we're gonna play something. Let's play something that don't take too much thought. But like I said, on this system, that's kind of a hard pick. God damn it. Why am I so heavy-handed?
Pursue what drives you at the Summer Valley Sales Event.
Let me put it down before we fuck up and touch the song, touch it again. I'm sorry.
Blue jean, I'm just a girl named Blue jean. Blue jean, you got a camouflage face on the money. Remember, they always let you down when you need them. Oh, Blue jean, it's heaven and sweeter than Blue jean. She got a police bike. She got tender mouths.
See, I was hoping to watch the video at the same time. Double play. Play David Bowie 1, 2, play everyone's favorite. Anybody know where the last cat is in South Park? If it's in someone's house, it's cheating. That's cheating.
Table for one? I thought... You like speeding up.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom.
You're like literally the worst person in the whole world.
Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
Wait!
Ground control to Major Tom. 7, 6, commence
Now there you are, sweetie. We've been looking for you. Welcome to the Greater Raisins Economic Zone. Prepare to die, cuties. Get in there, new kid. Oh no, I just did my eyelashes. I need to check my makeup. Punching in.
Now it's time to leave the capsule and be dead. This is Major Tom to ground control.
Laser drill. Fucking drill. Run for your car filters.
In a most peculiar way.
Right now, punching.
The stars
Oh my god, that was totally stuck. Order up, cutie. I'm just getting set on fire when it hurts so much. Did somebody call her? Call girl. Super tough. Oh my god, everything hurts and I'm dying. I'm gonna whoop you like my mama did my daddy. It's your turn to boss. I'm so glad you guys are here. Take this. That stings so bad. Glad to be working with you, kid. Time to show off my tool set.
My spaceship knows which way to go. Very much ground control to Major Tom, your circuit's dead. There's something wrong when you hear
I used to talk just like that. I knew somewhere in the world.
Major Tom.
For love and justice, wonder please.
Major Tom. Can you hear them? I hope you will listen.
Thunderbolt and lightning. Yeah, let's fuck these guys up. Make way for call girl. You're gonna hate me for this. Who would do this to a racing girl? So I'm gonna hate you. No butthole. Buzzword's really giving him shit. Darn the guy. He won.
Well, with that song, I'm gonna call it quits too. I guess I will see you guys Sunday if you check in. Holy blessed, highly blessed, I'm sorry. Foxy, the Cool, everyone else who checked in and I forgot you, I'm sorry. Thank you for checking in and stopping in to hang with me. I will see you guys next time.